think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? But even living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape.
The answer's gonna be no.
Hello, stream.
Hello!
Hello and welcome. Thank you all very much for joining us again on this marvelous, marvelous Tuesday night. Let's get that lowered down a little bit. Before we get going, I'm trying to think if there's any big announcements to announce right now. Mila's art's fully done. I have a few more things.
And we've had a couple of channel subscribers get up to several months. We're hitting like 3 months into people being
It's true.
paid in, or bought into our D&D adventures, which is always an honor.
Next week, we'll actually be able to start at a regular time because I don't have to work and I'll be dressed like a normal person.
Woohoo! So we can go back to like 6:36, somewhere around there.
Mhm.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for forewarning me because I need to know these
I
things.
was like, wait, I do have an announcement. Spring break is next week. I'm really excited.
Nice, very very nice.
Open Discord.
We're gonna get murdered by an army.
Yeah, that's not now.
We need to have our beach episode. We haven't had our boat episode. We haven't had like the beach day episode.
You had a boat episode. That's close enough to beach.
No.
Close
I mean,
enough.
Oscar almost got to kiss a mermaid. Like, that's close enough.
That is fair.
See? See?
Technically, we're at a port yard, so there is technically a beach near us.
True. Very, very true. Well, with that being said, I think we're ready to dive into recap. Asker, would you mind taking us away with what happened last session?
Mhm.
I would love to. Let's see what the notes say. Yes. My ass getting fucking sent to the Celestial Realm. Alright. So, I think we pretty much picked up with Shirku being kind enough to gather everyone after having the personal willpower to not make a deal with the Mirror Man, unlike other wizardly types that we know. And as such, the Mirror Man may have alluded to the fact that, well, hey, he was on the boat with us, so that was a problem that Shirku felt that maybe the rest of us should be in on, as well as the fact that Cypher made a deal with him. So, like, you know, just fun news all around, really. So we started to have our meeting, which went about as well as you could imagine. The dominoes that Cypher had been setting up so nicely to not fall over finally came back down just a touch. And we learned finally about the army that was coming to destroy the town that we were just in. That's only been, you know, a secret in the background for however long. You know, not important at all. So, as Asger is ought to do when she sees a heretic, she decided to attack the heretic. Unfortunately, this heretic in particular had banishment and held it for the full minute. Anyone who is not super familiar with banishment spell when held for the full minute is the creature is banished to its home plane or a small pocket dimension if it is already on its home plane. Asger, being a human girl who likes the human things like bread and complaining all the time, got sent to the Celestial Realm. And after about 30 seconds, she started to work herself up to come back into the material plane to, you know, fuck some shit up. Because, well, now she was twice as angry as she was. Unfortunately, another 30-ish seconds went past. Didn't get pulled back. Another 30-ish seconds went past. Kind of stuck there now, it seemed. And she was not entirely happy about it. I don't remember the name of my new guide who decided to pop into my head to, like, tell me that maybe I should go figure out something about this. But while all of that was happening, back on the ship, Cypher was dealing with the fact that Zistrava was upset with them for their one and only mission of being keep an eye on the princess was no longer available because the princess was off in another plane of existence. Which is much worse than your princess is in another castle, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm just filling today's recap with as many nerd references as humanly possible, I guess. I didn't mean to, but here we are, and I like it. So, Cypher used one of Cypher's high-level spells of message to message our wonderful favorite bookkeeper and be like, hey, may have accidentally sent Asger to a demiplane. Also, there's an army coming to attack. Which, you know, her response was about as well as, you know, she could have expected it to have been. Then they also asked for a teleportation rune so that we could use her teleportation circle to get her onto the boat. Or we could get there and then return. Not entirely sure on the specifics of what that plan was, because it never came about. Because, fun enough for us, Whitherthorn doesn't have a teleportation circle.
What do you think this is? Roll up?
She was a small town girl.
It's the biggest of the small towns we've been to.
What do you think this
traveled
is?
many towns.
Roll up?
Yeah. So, in Asger's absence, and to a certain cat's biggest smile he could ever possibly have in his entire life, Cypher decided to use one of our custom homemade rules about ripping pages out of the spellbook, which is a catastrophic magical thing to do in the first place. So, with literally all of Cypher's power and a decent amount of Zastrada's power, and then a decent amount of Cypher's life force.
And Mila.
And Mila. Mila was ripping out the bed in the spell for us, thankfully. Kept everything the way it was supposed to be. We did successfully let off the nuclear bomb of magical explosion as we cast flying on the ship with a permanency on it, as well as haste to get us back to the city in literally hours, as it was now the fastest thing in this entire universe, I think. I don't think of anything else that I could have probably been moving as quick as we were. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that we were faster than a speeding bullet.
It would take a few, let's say when you get to the epic levels, we'll start talking.
That's fair.
Don't forget, it was also a magical beacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said, you let off a magical nuke to create this thing, and we will suffer those consequences another day, as we suffer many other consequences as many other days. Asger, on the celestial plane, via the guide that she now maybe has inside of her head, figuring that out, that'll be fun. Basically was like gently pushed to go talk to Plomine and Jezro. Plomine being the god of mom's god. It's not even the mom of gods. It's literally just God's mom. God's mom was nice enough to give her a bit of an enhancement on her spear and told her that it was Asger and her friend's job to keep the balance in the world and hopefully start to, right things a little bit. Asger's response was, well, we're fucked. And Plomine's response was, I've seen that. And then she went back to dancing, as I got sent back, thankfully, as another message was sent to our favorite bookshop owner, who the contents of were, oh, nope, she's back. And hopefully you can figure something out, because she didn't really have spells for, tower defense that we're about to be going through. Asger just went and laid down, because after she got back, the Mirror Man just decided to, join in on the conversation and all of that. And much to Cypher, hey, would you stop that? Come here. Stop. What? Leave the chair alone.
Cat interference.
He's ripping up the chair behind me, and then he stopped. Just there. Come here.
Technicalities. 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 Yeah.
Cat difficulties.
Everyone's a happy Cheeto. Cheeto says hello.
Hey.
Cat stream is top tier content. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It sure is. The Mirror Man was like, I'm protecting all of you from blah blah blah, and Asger was like, fuck that, I don't want that shit. And then I was questionably told maybe not to stab him, but that didn't really matter, because I was gonna fucking stab him, because he was saying some lies and evil shit. And I don't believe him. He was lying to me. As such, I stabbed him and crit, and then he was no longer on the boat.
Something to add. Didn't Shirku
I successfully slayed the Mirror Man in one shot.
Something to add. Didn't Shirku also ask what he was?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Shirku decided to look into the void. Deep into the void.
Yeah.
Void looked
and the
back.
Mirror Man was happy to apply to, open up Shirku's mind to all of that information all at once. And I'm very curious as to hear what Shirku's lengthy madness is going to be.
Depends what happens. We'll see. Via roleplay.
I have some, there are some very fun, ironic things that I could personally think of, but I'm very curious to see what happens to you. So we made it back to town, and Mila went and attempted to go kidnap our favorite bookkeeper. When our favorite bookkeeper decided no, Mila decided to become the Bird of Doom, and she just went building to building screaming about how all of these people didn't deserve to continue to live and were going to die.
I forgot about that, if I'm being honest.
Thankfully, none of the people could actually hear her.
Not a single one of them could understand. Our fairy friend on the boat was able to understand and was able to translate. And I think maybe Cypher was able to understand.
I could.
I don't remember if you mentioned that you could understand or if you
I
just...
believe Cypher did.
Okay.
But still, if everybody could actually understand her, that would cause so much panic.
Oh, she still
Madness.
caused panic because
There was a
giant bird.
attacking the city.
Not as much panic as there would be.
True. And then Mila, I believe, headed back up to rejoin as she saw the guards starting to take aim with bows. And Cypher was sleeping off his...
Like, as a bird, I have a base speed of 70 feet. So they just can't keep up if I don't, like, stop for them.
All of a sudden, you see a human down below start running at 70 feet.
Yeah, run 30 feet, shoot 150 feet. It works. And that is where we find you guys. Cypher sleeping, trying to rest to prepare for an evening adventure. Mila rejoining you after causing panic down below.
Mm-hmm.
Doom! Oh wait, you forgot one other thing.
Peace.
The fire may or may not be controlled by a demon.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah, I
That's
was
what
about to go
we're
check that out.
Yeah, that's why we're going to look.
So, Mila's returned to the top of the ship, or to the side of the ship, still in her bird form. I can't remember what the birds are called. Sorry. What are you all doing?
Mila, we're going to head closer to the flame and double check on if it's not tampered with.
And, Mila's going to, with the head, like, shove Shirku and give a low rumble. Mm. Mm.
So you want to leave, huh?
She'll play, like, stomping at your feet.
I still wish I could understand Sylvan.
Do you need a translator?
That's be grand, yes.
As Nova walks up. I believe Nova. Names are hard. Give me a second.
And
Nova.
Nova's been hearing, like, when Shirku asks, like, so we're gonna head down, and Mila's like, no, stay here. And then it's like, oh, so you want to leave? And it's like, no!
Mila does not want to head down there.
Alright. How else are we going to investigate the fire then?
Why do you need to do... Why?
Nova is translating.
Cypher, that was your thought process. Why don't you explain?
Oh, I'm asleep. Cypher's passed
I think it
out.
was Asker who wanted to actually...
Oh yeah, Asker. Sorry. Asker, that was your thought process. Why don't you explain?
The Cypher mentioned that there was a good chance the fire was used in the ritual to draw the demon towards us. As such, removing spell elements, according to Cypher, would most likely to tamper with the spell. Alternatively, we could go deal with the caster, which also would deal with this spell.
As you're saying that, Asker, you do feel a boom as another potion appears.
Oh.
Potion!
Thank you.
And you notice that all the potions are a little bit
auntie.
bigger than they used to be.
Oh. Gina, what are you destroying now? I can hear you.
Well, regardless, after checking the flame, we have a plan for defending the city, since we're already here. So on our way down, we were gonna head towards visiting. Why am I bad with names?
I don't know which person you're thinking of visiting. I can't help.
Bookkeeper.
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
It's easiest if you write it down in your character sheet.
Yeah, I should really start doing that.
Cypher's drained. So Strava's drained. We can't leave Cypher.
This is all. Unless she says something any very, very, very mean or inappropriate, Nova is perfectly just explaining what she's saying, what she's squawking.
Or if I ever get into unintelligible squawking.
Well,
Asker will just be like, I don't need to go all the way down right now. I just need to get close to the fire.
and the army's not. We're not expecting the army to show up today.
We have another day until they show up?
They show up tomorrow.
We made it back in a couple of hours.
Uh,
Yay, flying ship. I mean, boo, flying ship.
Amila taps on the ship, doing some mental math here. The struggles you put her through. Ask her. Okay. I can take you. Shirku, stay and defend, and Mila will grab Asker with the claw.
That's fine by me.
Asker will just do this, and like, this is like, Asker loves birds. This is the best day of her fucking life. She has wanted to get close to a Mila bird in so long.
And so with Mila being bird and picking up Asker,
We just yoink Asker and start flying down.
so flying down next to the tower.
And I'm
Yes.
going to define its once it's within range.
Asker, I feel like I've asked you this before. What's your religion? Is it decent?
How much of a nerd were you really? Or were you just a princess?
See,
Asker.
she was...
Asker.
I have a plus in religion.
A +1?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Give me a religion check.
See, what all of you seem to fail to understand when Asker talks about books all the time, what she's really talking about are fairy
It's
tales.
fan fiction.
Asker really likes fairy tales.
Fan fiction.
So 19, pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm very proud of myself for that.
As you fly down, and as you notice as you are flying down, all of the guards are starting to be like, oh, flying bird, and start like congregating towards the middle, but you have a little bit of time. You do see that the inner core of the fire is non-existent, and it's just kind of a small wall of fire around the top of the tower. And it hasn't been desecrated fully. But you can tell it has
Fully.
about 28 hours until the flame whittles away. And then as you're getting that read, aim! Fire! Mila, does a 10 hit your AC?
No.
Okay. The first volley of arrows just and miss. And then they start, the arrows, because they were fired almost directly up, start heading back down. And the guard just scatter.
Oh no. And Mila's like not really stopping, it would be like circling and like listening for Asker.
Asker's just gonna shout like downward, "We're here to save you, idiots! Stop this!"
You want to make a persuasion check with disadvantage?
I would love to.
And then roll me a third persuasion check just for...
Area on top.
Yep, for that super disadvantage.
I'm just gonna roll it twice and just it'll be the first 3.
10's
So,
not bad.
if we just get rid of the first one.
Yeah, first 3. Good try.
I know. Persuasion is my high stance.
Yep. But hey, super disadvantage is a thing.
It is?
They don't really even hear you. But they
Are
have...
any of them within 120 feet?
Hmm?
Sorry, I'm doing math now.
They let you do
Yeah.
the people Asker.
I'd say they're within 120 feet. You're right at the tip of that, though.
Perfect. Asker's gonna cast message.
On who?
I waited to use this cantrip forever. I've had it this whole time, but I never get to use it.
Who are you casting message on?
Random guards as we're flying around for a minute.
Oh, so you
yes,
guys are
put
staying there
voices in
for a
their
minute?
I mean, like, Asker's doing this 6 seconds of message, then we'll yell up to Mila, "We're good to go again."
Okay. Roll a...
Actually, is there a spot for Mila to drop me in the middle of the fire? You said it's just like a wall
See,
of fire.
you would have to convince Mila to drop you in the fire. And that's where your real persuasion checks are gonna have to try.
I would
Drop me in
love
the
to
fire.
see you try.
Mila, drop Asker and cook her alive. Cook Asker. Could you imagine how tasty that
You
would
wouldn't be the first Iron Guard to go into the fire.
No?
Iron cooked.
I would love to see you try, Asker.
You said it was a wall.
Uh-huh. It's not like a gigantic, like, there's not like... You would be very hard-pressed to not have either you or Mila hit that flame upon re-pickup.
So what I'm hearing is there's a 5-foot square in the center.
Yes.
Perfect. That's all I needed to know. I will take care of this thought in a minute. I'm going to send a message to at least one of those guards. This is Asker Iron Guard coming to you directly. Bring a message to the mayor. I need to have a meeting with them.
Make a persuasion check.
Doesn't the mayor not like you?
Yeah.
Oh, the mayor does like this. I mean, we sort of abandoned our mission of like protecting a city from the evil folks, but we came back.
Did we really?
He saved his daughter.
And give me a
Did we really?
general luck check. Charisma check. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what I did for luck last time. I think it was charisma.
The main issue is he's still alive.
Okay. So while you're still around there for another 12 seconds at the very least.
Are they really gonna try this strategy again?
Mila,
They saw
does
how it worked last-
18 hit?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna put my deflect on that.
What does that do?
Gives you a bonus +2 to your AC.
It still doesn't help. It's okay.
Asker stops a couple of them. Actually, they have disadvantage. That's what it is.
I don't think you were wielding a shield when I picked you up, and I don't
I'm
think
always
you would be
wielding a
able to
shield.
wield a shield.
I find
Asker?
it funny that you don't think travel equipped.
You watch as your shield ping, 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 ping.
Are any of these arrows magic?
Nope.
Aw.
These are guard arrows. Psh.
Yeah. Like, Asker hasn't said anything. I've made a couple of rounds around this flaming building. I'm going to start to rise.
Okay. Then they will stop firing because you are out of range. And it is already hard enough to have things go.
Deflected arrows coming back at them.
I mean, most of them are all sticking out of Asker's shield from that second volley. Because there was about to be that much damage done to Mila.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that would have been fine.
Bad, Anthony. Edwin.
Nobody hurts my Mila while she's on an important mission with me.
So you guys make it back up to the ship.
So how'd it
Robin
go?
is like anxiously pacing, waiting for Asker to get back, hopefully in one piece.
And I'm just standing watching out into the sky or city. My weapon just kind of next to me in one hand. When you come in, I turn and ask, so how'd it go?
The flame is holding on by a small thread, I would say, and is in fact cursed.
Curse?
Oh,
Seemingly, yes. It has about a little more less than a day till it is completely gone at this point.
that explains the time limit before the invasion.
I have a plan to some degree. I do have removing curses as a power I've gained recently. I'm hoping that I can maybe, with my own abilities, be able to purify this flame a bit.
Question is, main question I have there is, do you have time to do that without all those guards shooting arrows at you? Repeatedly.
See, Sharku, that's the thing.
How wide
I-
around is the tower?
15.
15, you say?
Mhm.
I could come with
Well,
you and
at the
create a...
top.
Oh, what about at the base? So like,
Questions you didn't think you'd get asked as a DM today.
Let's go
It's always a
30
bit
feet.
rough.
30 feet. Okay. I can't help you, Asker. I mean, I can try. Were the guards just coming on like one side? Or all around?
All around.
My plan was to ask Nova for a bit of a help with the wings. There's enough room for me there.
Are you asking this in front of Nova?
Uh-huh.
If we were to do that, you'd have to be out of the middle when it would, if the flame came back to normal. If the flame
So long as I keep you close, hopefully, and a little bit of luck on our part, I'd say. Probably means divine blessings and all of that.
Well, if it does start to reform, I guess Cypher could always banish Asker again.
I mean, isn't it a magical fire? Like a good magical fire?
I mean, yes, it is the thing that keeps people safe and protects them from the demon's influence.
In Asda, there's like historical rumors of someone running up and running up the tower and touching the flame and being eradicated. It may be a good
I'm
flame.
starting to like this god.
But
Time to throw the mirror man into the flame.
Pure radiation.
Ooh, okay, I like this aesthetic.
Pure
Hey, friend.
radiation.
Astrapa's pretty good.
Was there an Iron Guard tale about a certain one of us catching a fire?
there are no Iron Guard tales about anyone catching on fire.
Yeah.
It's almost as if someone who might have been an Iron Guard who may have caught on fire decided, I don't want anyone to know about this.
Wouldn't it be more possible just to heal the flame from the outside?
The other thing is, even with a remove curse, we would still need to get rid of the source of the curse before. If it's dwindled down this much already, we would have to stop whatever's causing it to dwindle.
Oh, what?
Oh, I
Would you
have
be-
every intention of dealing with the source.
Wouldn't you be able to use magic to track the source from the flame itself?
The source is the woman who didn't learn her lesson the first time I made her eat the ground. And I won't be giving her a second chance to learn that lesson at this point. She should have learned the lesson when I slayed her the first time. She
Okay.
chose not to.
Are you sure it's her?
According to Cypher, yes. And as that Cypher has the most dealings with the evil and all of that, it seems that I would assume his information would be correct.
All right. Either way, we're gonna be going after all of them anyways.
At this point, she has doomed her entire family, and I will make sure that I strike with care that her head is, in fact, exploded just as her husband was.
Wait, are the Gravenholds the source of corruption, or do we think the demons or the mirror man?
The Gravenholds worship the Demon King.
Oh, so the
At least-
demon.
At least
She
until
put
we,
curse on all of us to get us back for her husband who was lost.
and from what I recall, the youngest of them has a hard time getting into their business. At least based on information I remember.
As soon as Cypher's up from that little nap of theirs, their business is going to be no more.
Well, hopefully Cypher
They
doesn't
had their
speak
chance at
for...
redemption and they decided to spit in its face.
hopefully
Shouldn't you and Zastrava rest as well?
that's a
Probably.
good idea, yes.
You might need
Yes.
to too.
On that note, I might want to talk to Evelyn, considering our plans. One of us.
I told one of the guards down below that I would like a meeting with the mayor so that I can at least fill him in on what's going on.
Do you think they'd actually let you, considering they've been shooting arrows at you repeatedly?
I think that they're just terrified of the giant bird. I also think that Nova, if they were kind enough to do so, are a much smaller and quicker target than the giant bird. If Mila went and just did another pass of yelling whatever it was Nova was saying that they were saying before, then the guard's attention would be quite taken aback elsewhere.
That's if Nova wants to do that.
I mean, I could help you down there, but do the guards know how you're going to meet with the mayor?
I mean, I didn't give many specifics, no. Evelyn's a close friend of the community. I imagine that she would have some kind of audience or ability to gain such a thing.
Did you tell Evelyn about this?
Resting on Evelyn's laurels is a huge burden to her. Should cut that out.
I mean, at this point, I'm just trying to make sure that she's in the loop to help protect this city.
Oh, she already is.
Oh?
And that's what I figured was going to happen when Mila
Protecting the city, which is why I couldn't get her to leave.
So yes,
Good.
if the easiest way to actually get a meeting with the mayor that you're wanting is probably to go talk to Evelyn.
You're a little bit distant from your mic, Shirku.
Yeah. Whoops. Any better?
Mhm.
All right.
I just want to make sure that those who need to know are aware of what is happening.
And the other issue is we're effectively wanted criminals here.
I think some of you are wanted criminals. I don't believe all of us are wanted criminals. We left in a bit of a hurry. Plus, those who want us as criminals are the Gravenholds, and I have every intention of making sure that their hold is loosened significantly after today.
So are the rest of you starting a long rest real quick? Is that what I'm gathering?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Finding a cozy space up on the bow.
As you're up on the bow, you still see Kendubs is just staying in the clouds, just smiling.
Very good, kitty.
Just drive around the ship.
That being said, your long rest goes without flaw. Everyone's back to full.
Awesome.
Woo!
And now it would be about 7 o'clock.
Question. Is Asker doing those morning prayers that gives everybody 10 HP?
Are you showing up to Asker's morning prayer?
Sure, why not? Even though he's probably not going to be listening fully.
And
I
will
heard about
say-
fire incinerating people. Like, it's a good time. You should tell us this story.
Story!
Asker will read off a bit of scripture about how the flame fights back demons and all of that kind of, it's protection of cities, yada 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 yada. I don't have my handbook right here to
The Plomine pamphlet.
anyone who listens gets you get 12 temp HP now.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
On Kroya.
We went to level,
Bark,
so I
bark.
have. Soon
Very
it will be
nice.
more.
And
I will
everyone,
also-
make sure
Now
you
that
hit your
everyone's
healing.
rested and you arrive back up on deck. So, what's the plan?
Well, first things first, I suggest talking to Evelyn. And we need to work fast if we're going to deal with the Gravenholds. Otherwise, we won't have time because of the army. I checked the time we have left and try to figure out.
Do we need to talk to Evelyn?
If we want to coordinate with her, yes.
I think that she should be at least aware of the rough plan. Our general idea was that we would be watching this gate. The guards are watching this gate, and Hidden Depths artillery is taking care of this gate.
Artillery.
I have a feeling
Okay.
one's going to split off
And
one of the other gates.
which of you thinks you have the best or the fullest idea of the plan
I think
to
Sistrop
describe
is
it to her?
convincing people of plans.
Okay. So I can take her down. And
What time is it now?
7.
7-ish.
Okay. Also,
And then you want to deal with the Gravenholds?
Cypher, what do you think about a little bit of a night raid?
Isn't that what
It's predictable, but it usually works.
Isn't that what we originally?
Do you think they're going to predict the fact that we flew back in a giant ship this
Yes.
quickly?
Depends on how linked to that demon they are. If they know which way it's heading, they might be able to put 2 and 2 together.
I don't think they'd predicted it, but considering all the ruckus that's been going on, I think they know.
I mean, giant
And
monster.
we know
birds.
where the Gravenhold is, right? We want to attack there?
Correct.
Okay.
Asker will look over to Hidden Depths, who I assume is still at the wheel 8 hours later. And just
No, Hidden Depths is now writing the plots on all of the places he's going to steal from now that he's enabled by you and can get away with high crimes.
Oh, and now that
Not
he has
yet.
a real perspective.
Okay, we're not there yet.
He's still
He can have
just.
land raids too.
That's at 24 hours in.
I look at Hidden Depths for a moment and ask, did you sleep in that position?
Why would I sleep? It's still day.
Asker's going to look at him and just go, I hate that you have this now.
I love it.
I know you do. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I will 1000% be telling the original creators of this spell that you also have this power so that they can keep an eye out for you. Because I'll be
I will
damned if
keep
you're-
an eye far away from them. Far away from them. No desire to go near them.
Wonderful. I just wanted to make sure.
Gojira can keep his flying ship away from me. And I'll keep my flying ship away from him. And we'll be happy.
I
Wait, is this
sure
actually Gojira?
I sure hope so.
What was that?
Follow-up question. We're going to go destroy the Gravenholds. Did you wish to come along at all?
Leave my ship. Go down there. What's in it for me?
You know, you could practice firing
Revenge.
cannon from this high if you'd like, actually.
I'm not going to fire cannons into the night dock.
I mean, it's only one house inside the night dock.
Their
Don't practice with civilians.
their mana is in the sewers, under the floor, under the roads.
Can you point where it is? Mila indicates over the ship.
I thought they had at least some
Like-
level of above ground section of the manor.
They have a tavern above ground.
I mean, you could destroy that.
I have good clientele that go there.
They're all going to be dead in 2 days if we don't fix this. We're undead.
Why do we need to go through and blow it up, though? You guys go down, get into sewers, walk over to their spots. You get into any of the sewers in the night dock area, you will get there eventually.
Guys?
I promise.
Wait.
Guys,
You have.
I know where one of the sewers are. If you Hidden Depths comes with us, what he gets out of it is it's easier and faster to get rid of the Gravenhold, and he gets back to his ship sooner.
And perhaps.
Also, he gets whatever. Also, he can probably get a piece of whatever loot's down there.
And probably save some of his clientele and maybe get some new favors that way.
Ooh. Will there be nice things in the manor, like flowers?
Probably.
Oh,
There'd
there will
probably
be
even
some-
be shiny things. Lots and lots
Yeah.
of
Probably mushrooms. There's a good chance there'll be
Ooh.
funguses of some sort down there, I imagine. Flowers
Mhm.
might be a little bit of a stretch.
And there'd probably be spell magics and spell books there too.
Oh man, Rin's calling me out right now.
Asger will look at
Look, I
Hidden Depths.
tried to subtle drop.
How full of booze is their tavern?
It's a
Don't
tavern.
blow up that tavern.
I'm not going to blow it up. I'm going to burn it down.
Don't
That way
burn
most
down
of
their
the people can
tavern.
get out.
Actually, speaking
Good
of,
clientele.
oh,
They'll
speaking
find a new tavern, a Hidden Depths tavern.
speaking
I'm
of,
not staying
How are
here.
you going to start your business if
I'm not
there's
staying.
competition?
My business is on the water and now in the air.
You
Not
need
on
to
land.
branch out. I think some land business
guys?
could do you some
Enough,
good.
enough.
Concealed tankers.
So you want me to leave my flying ship to come along with you to put bullets in Gravenhold's heads?
probably get some of your money back.
You
It's
seem to have a
fine.
vested interest in their death as well.
I
I was
do.
offering.
And I'm fine with joining. I just didn't know if you were tired of running around with the pirates yet.
Are you kidding me? The extra support range support is great.
I have been stuck with heretics. But at this point, this is my personal group of heretics, and I will see that each of them is redeemed.
Wait a minute, how many of us are still heretics to you?
I mean, you know the way. Right?
Okay.
And I'm hoping that the daily prayers even just like begin to set the nail.
Like, I'm sorry, Hidden Depths. If you could, like, point
He knows the way.
to a house.
He points to Shirku.
I know where one of the sewers is.
You
because
get
I
into
saw
the
it.
Have you been to
sewers,
the
you
Gravenhold?
walk one way, and you get there. I've only been into the tavern. I don't really go down below in the sewers.
The
It's a
sewer
lot
is
of
right
water that's
Okay,
gross.
you don't know. I misunderstood.
I just know roundabouts.
The sewer's right next to the tavern, anyways. The one I know of.
Okay.
You know, if we burnt down the tavern, it would be a hell of a distraction.
But I think we need to get like into underneath, and it might start burning down the manor while we're inside it.
Then you have
He
some.
already
And
doesn't like us.
And smoke
Burning
sinks,
down-
Asker. If you're in a cave, you need to leave a cave when there's a fire.
I feel as if we burnt down a small section of the night dock, that I would probably succeed in killing all of them without having to go down there.
I think they
It
would
may-
get away.
It might be a 3 versus 45 skill check, but I have some kind of feeling that
That
Sorry, what was
Was that-
that? I didn't hear any of that. My sanity made a save, and I've decided to keep that.
Alright, Asker, Shirku, Cypher,
do I need to make the save.
You
for
three
my sanity
figure this
save?
out?
Oh,
Zastrava, you ready?
Yes, let's go. Fly, birdie, fly.
Yep.
Alright.
You'll jump up with a dramatic burst into feathers, nab Zastrava, and dive on down.
okay. And for the three of you that are still there,
Mhm.
do you want Hidden Depths to join you or no?
Yes, we need the extra
Oh.
damage.
As the Strava and I are flying away, I'm gonna look over my shoulder and be like, "Don't be a scaredy cat."
Yeah.
Give me a moment to find Hidden Depths' character thing in a second.
I'm surprised you didn't think that we were going to bring our favorite current NPC along. I wasn't going to be like, let's bring our our mage with us too, but like Hidden Depths has become a part of the crew for this arc.
We have to keep this
And,
NPC safe.
And yeah, Hidden Depths was like an inserted NPC, and the person who paid to get him in is rather delighted that he's still around now.
Yo,
I'm very excited to see orcs come back as well, Mila. Sea Therapist is definitely going to make a return.
Cypher, you do gain 3 fate points, by the way.
Oh. Thank you.
I have Hidden Depths ready on the map now. I had them all put away. I was like, okay, we're good with him. We don't
Do
need
you think we have just enough rope to rope down? I don't know how high up we are.
Too high.
Too high for that.
Too high. We're like a mile up.
I mean,
Mila is happy with this
no one was
arrangement
going
because
to
she can
expect
leave you
the rope.
someplace safe and you can't escape. As far as she can tell.
Bolt, come over here. And he has the Warforged come over here. Stay in the clouds. Okay. I am ready to go.
All right.
And Mila and Zastrava, you head on down to the center of the town area. It's now a little bit darker out because you guys did talk, so it's probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock now.
And yeah, heading right over to Evelyn's
Black Quill.
bookshop and the Black Quill, and I'm going to like try and as quickly as possible dive down and drop Zastrava off and take off back into the air.
Okay.
And be possibly drawing attention like high up in the sky a bit elsewhere.
You notice that it's not, most of the guards haven't actually seen you just because it's darker now.
Mm-hmm.
It's more, you're like flying, like it is like there is that slight sunset, but you haven't drawn attention to yourself by cawing or ripping a door off its hinges, which Zastrava, you now see that there is no door to the Black Quill.
Oh yeah, and I never explained this, so you just like, I drop you off and you see the Black Quill just like the doors strewn across.
Huh.
It's like something terrible.
I am still going to summon a mage hand and knock on like what's left of the door.
Come in.
I'm going to come in and pull out
Zastrava.
some... Yes. I pull out some food from like the ship and offer it. I'm pretty sure that your door is our fault. Like most things. Like the town being invaded. It's all gonna be our fault. But you know, we're trying.
Yeah, I'm working on right now the plan for how to try and defend this city.
Well, I know Asker needs help getting to the flame in the center of the city because there's a curse on the flame, most likely from the Gravenholds, because they're being commanded or they're worshipping the demon lord of this area. And
the Undying One. They're worshipping the Undying One.
Exactly.
Well, someone is.
But the flame is cursed. We think maybe if we uncurse the flame and kill the Gravenholds, then perhaps we may actually be able to save the town.
Maybe. That'd help. If we're still getting invaded, though, I don't know if the flame's strong enough even to hold them off fully now. Depend from the sounds of it, it's a large army, so if it's an army,
I hold up my harp. I've been playing more and practicing more, and I mean, I don't know how much it would hold off the army, but I could make the weather really nasty and maybe slow them down a bit, give us more time to prepare. I don't think I could do much else. Maybe make a big wall of flame in front of the city, but yet again, only a small wall in a very large city. But it might help. Maybe in front of the front gates, give us some more, protection. We're trying. We're all working together.
So are you, Mila seemed intent on leaving the city. Have you guys decided to stay?
Well, at least to do our part and save as many as possible.
Okay.
But
so what do you need of me now?
To help protect the citizens, perhaps find a way to get them as much out of harm's way as possible.
I mean, most of the citizens are within the walls, so as long as we protect the walls, it'll be fine, but I'm making sure to ready some more spells that I haven't readied in a long time for tomorrow.
Yeah, we do have that effect of unleashing old powers upon the world. No offense. But I am slightly excited to see what you'll be able to do. And terrified, but mostly excited.
I can do some, but I was never as gifted in the spells as my sister.
I know who her sister is, right? Isn't it? Isn't she related to the god?
Ellen? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure. I mean, not all of us can be godlike or even in the image, but at least my group has Asker. Well, that's both a blessing and a curse.
It's so true, I can't deny it.
So, besides readying myself for tomorrow, what else do you need?
Is there anything else we would have discussed? I don't think so. Just to keep yourself safe and your shop safe, it would be a travesty to lose all of the knowledge that you have amassed.
Oh, anything in this part of the shop is generally not as important.
No. Your actual shop. Well, your actual abode.
Yeah. Most of that's fine.
Yes. I guess for my companion, I will ask, are there any spell scrolls or anything you could let go so he could use them tomorrow?
Not that I have any prepared.
No worries. I'm sure he'll understand.
It takes at least a couple of weeks to get a assortment of spell scrolls made and ready to use. I was given 24 hours of notice.
Yeah. If our group hadn't been so divided, perhaps we would have been able to give more notice, but people don't always make the wisest of decisions.
It happens.
It does.
He sounds so defeated.
We're going to face an army. We have to fight outside of the city. We have to somehow convince the guards who hate us to defend the city with us.
Are you telling her this, or are you just saying this as you?
I guess I'll also start ranting. Just be like, I'm a little nervous, but...
I mean, I can set up a meeting with the mayor and the captain of the guard and see if we can figure something out.
That would be very helpful. If we can come up with a concrete plan and we're all on the same page, I think that would give us much better odds.
And I will have enough say to... I'm just a simple shopkeep to them, but I will be able to show that they should listen to me.
Well, that's terrifying.
When should I set that meeting for?
Well, I think we're going to try and oust the Gravenholds tonight before the army gets here, so perhaps on the dawn of battle? That sounds appropriate. Unfortunately.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
Well, wish us luck, and if you can at all, avoid the night docks.
Understood.
You know, wherever we go, we tend to sow chaos.
That you do.
Any chance you could send me back up to the ship?
I don't
If not-
have any
No,
spells for that.
No, I'm staying in the area.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I thought you
I
just
went.
took off to do Mila stuff. Okay.
Oh no. No.
Well, with that,
Like I didn't want to just be like sitting on a roof, like gathering guards there who might recognize you. Whereas if I'm up in the sky as like a dark bird in a dark night, like it's fine-ish.
Well, I'm going to go and catch my ride.
Good luck.
You as well. Off to Mila. And I will attempt to close whatever fragment of door is left.
There isn't any. It was ripped completely off of its hinges by someone.
Oh, no. Joy.
It's not for a lack of trying that she's not with us up in the clouds.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Once Systrava comes out, we'll come by and pick up and start flying up, and we'll poke the head down a little bit, see if she has anything to say as we're going up.
I will relay what I talked about with the lovely Evelyn.
Well, shall we go have our date with the people who need to be slain?
Yes.
Who wants to wake up Cypher?
Yep.
I will.
Yeah. And Mila will wait where there's plenty of room. She can enjoy with hidden depths a little rustle of the wind in the feathers and fur. It's a good time.
And Devs just looks very sad about leaving his ship soon.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
You say as you squawk to him.
Right. It's true.
Alright, so when are you guys waiting to head down?
Right now.
That
Think
depends
we're
on
going now.
what the seasons are like. Because to be honest, at 6 p.m. here, it's pitch black at the
You
season.
guys are now, you guys are in kind of the getting, I believe, spring, if I remember correctly. It's been a second since I said what season it
Summer,
was.
spring, stronger. I
Yep.
like it.
And so now that it's 8:30, it's basically dark though, still out there. There's still a little bit light, but basically dark.
Yeah.
So you all head down?
Y'all head down.
How many trips does it take?
I can carry 2 at a time, so I'm probably going to take Sharku and Hidden Depths first and drop them off. They said somewhere near the tavern.
I think I said 3 at a time, didn't I? 2 on the back, 1 in the claw.
Oh, if you want 3 at a time.
Depends on, Sharku and Hidden Depths would probably be a 2 at a time because they're heavy.
Yeah, because the claw attack for this giant bird form says as long as it's a medium-sized creature under 300 pounds, I can grab and pick them up as part of the attack.
Yeah.
But that doesn't account for any other carrying.
And you can put someone on your back and stuff. But Sharku and Hidden Depths are probably the beefiest of all of the people in the group that you're bringing down.
Well, and they know vaguely about the sewer, and so they would be able to get a start.
Yeah.
Let's see, those 2. I feel like taking Asker down without Zastrava would be asking for trouble.
And then you can take the other 3 at once. Because that'd be Asker,
Good.
Zastrava, and Cypher.
Very good. I like this scenario. Actually, no, I should take Zastrava in the first round. Oh, wait,
that'll
no,
be
I
trouble
can't.
otherwise.
But I can't leave Cypher unattended.
Fine.
Just leave Asker and take Asker last.
No, leaving Asker alone is a bad scenario in
Wait.
Mila's mind.
It's
Me, Cypher, and
I'll take you 3 in round 2.
Yeah.
okay. Who are
This
you
is a whole
dropping Asker?
fox chicken grain problem.
Yes.
Hidden Depths and Sharku are fine.
Yeah, those 2 will be
Didn't
fine.
that lead to trouble last time? No, that was headed up to Cypher.
Yes. See, we left Cypher unattended by Zastrava, and that caused that problem.
Are you guys forgetting when Sharku got
And if we
guard?
left fucking Cypher and Hidden Depths by themselves, they make plans to blow things up. Except for this tavern. No one wants to blow up the tavern with Asker. Asker
Already
finally joined Team Pyromancy, and no one wants to do it with her.
I already suggested blowing up their house before. No one went with it.
So you all get down. Mila, do you revert back to your normal form for going into the sewers, I'm assuming?
I'm definitely going to wait until we find the sewer and they start like heading down.
It's basically right there. You're
Okay.
not far enough away.
Like,
I walk
just
over.
in case there were like anyone to fight with before we get everyone in there. Once they're in there, then we'll pop and follow after them.
The
If
night
no one
docks don't really have a lot of guards in them.
Security.
Yeah, I just walk over into the dark, spooky alleyway, over to the sewer, and open it up for everybody.
The same
Oh.
one you watched as the assassin came out.
Yeah, that's the one he
Myself some blood
remembers.
on it.
Oh, that reminds me. Please tell me someone brought a torch.
Esther
I
will look
think
at you
most
and
of
be
us
like,
can
would
see
you
in the
like
dark.
to use the torch?
That's not the issue. The issue is how I know this sewer was here is because I saw the same assassin I told you about come out of it. And if they're the same, and considering they're a dark elf, I'm going to assume they can jump through shadows.
Esther will just like hold out her finger and go, "What do you want to glow?"
Ah,
Answer the question.
ah. How about something that small so we can hide it in case we have to sneak?
You have a necklace or something?
Yes. I do.
You want a torch?
But I don't think you want to
Here's a
touch-
torch. Mila will pull out a torch and hand it to Shirku.
You can light this up.
Not that. You hold out the fucking Mirror Man necklace?
Oh my
Ah.
god, that would be pretty good.
Asger squints at you and casts light on it. It just goes.
On the torch that he's holding.
Oh, I thought you were holding out the necklace.
No,
No.
that would be asking for trouble at this stage.
I was rolling for
Relationship.
reasons.
There's only one necklace I have.
But he held it out on a piece of wood, basically.
Yeah,
Asger will be like, once we go down, I'll light that for you.
yeah. Also, probably not a good idea to light this certain necklace alight.
Asger goes, you should think about getting some more clothing then.
Alright. Anyways, down we go.
As you all head down, what is your marching order?
I might as well go first because I've seen the sewer first, and plus I'm the tank, effectively.
So Shirku in
Fine
the
with
front,
the back.
Mila's in the
Purple
back.
I prefer the middle.
I'll be behind Cypher.
I'll be in front of Cypher, so I'll be 2. Mila's taking up the back.
And Depths will go in the middle with Cypher.
Yeah?
Depth has some good wisdom.
I just hope he doesn't turn around and shoot Eileen again.
Oh my god, he's not gonna live if he does that shit again.
Give it a
This is
second as the map
A
loads.
bad ending.
Oh yeah, bruh.
Cat!
Oh no!
Cat stream!
Roll 20's having a hard time processing
baby,
all the
good.
shades.
Uh-huh.
Good! Oh,
Oh yeah, this is
the
like
cat.
really like
This is for
There it
your
goes.
cat.
At least
No.
on stream ends it's went.
I was gonna say, I can see the stream map really nicely.
Yep. It
no,
just
ours
takes a
is really
second.
blurry.
It takes a second to load. There's a lot of details in this map.
A lot of enemies.
Details, eh?
Yep.
Details.
A lot of kitties that are very happy.
You say the demons in the details?
I would say there might be a demon in the details.
Oh, don't let Jerky find out.
So as you all head down into the sewer, and Hindeps is kind of looking down and just And then you're actually the first one down there, Shirku, and this part of the sewer isn't actually a sewer. You are in a long hallway that goes all the way back and like seems like it'll branch out to what would probably be more of the sewers. But this part, along the walls, you just see that there are statues like in the little alcoves for most of them, depicting people. You're not really sure who, because your history check of this city is probably not the greatest.
I can always roll history, but it's going to be good.
You would have super disadvantage on that to know who these people are.
Fine by me. I have a 0 in history anyways.
I was like, none of you guys are really familiar with the lineage of the Gravenholds.
I infer that, though?
You can infer that, though, yes. There are a couple of the alcoves that you can see that don't actually have a statue there, but for the most part, as you're seeing, and there are torches lit up already for you. At least at this part. And at the edge of some of your visions, you do see that it looks like it goes into the water, and there seems to be some sort of waterway over there. Cypher, you're able to see a little bit more. You see what you do see. And then there seems to be a light source down at the back of the cave. Or back of the sewer.
I feel the last time we went into a wet area, it didn't go well.
No, it didn't.
Asger, in a whisper, like right behind Shirku, will just be like, stealth is probably needed. This seems fairly close, I would imagine, with this nice of stonework.
Well, I can try, but no problem. I kind of point to my heavy armor.
Asger will turn around and just quietly whisper to everyone behind her, stealth.
Mila will reduce her.
Put padding on your feet, basically. Turn your feet into padding.
That's a happy kitty.
So are you guys all approaching stealthily? Or at least attempting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me roll a stealth check, see how badly I do. Oh, look, not surprised.
Wow.
Nice and upfront. This is why the superior assignment is Mila front.
Look at that roll. That 20.
Hell yeah.
You could have stolen your own pants.
So 4
My
successes.
players try to steal their pants like every session. At least every session they remember that they can.
So 4 successes, 3 failures. Okay, you guys are not the quietest, but you're like getting around. Where are you guys heading to?
What did Cypher trip off?
Himself. His tail.
Stubbed his toe.
My toe.
So would you guys like to roll initiative for this, or do you guys just want to walk forward?
So unless people want to look for
Initiative is
traps.
pretty fine. I'd like to hear if I hear any shuffling down.
Perception check?
Yeah. Yeah.
You do hear, can you see this? Some walking from this way. Like you hear it, like it just walks over like some sort of wood. And there seems to be a decent amount of walking that way. Where you're at right now, though, that's the only thing you can really hear for now.
I would like to detect magic.
Mila clicks a danger at Shirku.
Click, click. All right.
Can you give me detect magic again?
Actually, no, I won't. It's only 30 feet. That would do really. Oh.
And isn't detect magic blocked by walls?
It is.
You detect slight amounts of magic here.
I'll Hindeps, the wall next to you. Do you see any triggers or anything?
He's gonna do a perception check. Nat 20. Okay.
Kitty cat's engaged. It's the benefit of having Abra right there.
There is
Cat
some
synergy.
sort of. It looks like this wall can move.
As he's looking at it.
Before you guys touch anything, Mila does notice danger around us somewhere.
And not enough, do we think?
Did Hidden Depths like go into the wall?
Yeah, there's a little alcove. He walked into the alcove and is like looking at it.
There's some sort of indent here. I think this could be a trapdoor.
Well, if you guys want to go in that way, fine.
I don't know how it would work though. That is not my forte.
Mila, which directions did you notice the dangers?
Mila points to the south. And seems to be on alert. With ears twitching and keeping an ear out for things.
Can I do an Arcana on the trapdoor?
Sure.
Just see if there's well, not my best Arcana in the world. Just see if there's a magic rune trigger the door or anything.
As you're like looking and with your detect magic and being able to focus on it, you look up and you actually see at the top of the building there is it looks like some sort of magic room that's at the top of the little alcove.
I might have found the trigger to open this trap door if we want to open it.
Well, does everyone want to go in there?
I was like, is it just an illusion?
Hard to say. I don't deal a lot with this type of magic. I just know the activation of it.
We need to move fast. I trust your judgment.
I'm going to take a step back and point at the ruin. Shirku, I feel you should touch the ruin.
All right. I walk over and carefully touch the rune.
Palmine is still protecting you, trust me.
As you do touch that, I don't think I set it up properly. What was your stealth check again, Shadow?
Not good.
7.
Like
Okay.
an 8.
Okay.
See, I called it.
So it opens up, and like as it opens up, I have to kind of just put you over here because reasons.
Oh, wonderful.
And you just look over and see a bandit, like he looks like just rugged leather armor, just looks and sees you come through and is like, "Oi, who are you?
Who are you?
Are you not one of the Gravenholds?"
Are you?
Intruder!
Oh, Shirku.
We need to work on your lying. You can lie to Asger all day long, but the second you need to lie to a bandit.
Wait, when was Shirku lying to ask her?
Oh no, it's not about the lying, but just about the threat evaluation. And Mila's going to, if she can't hop in front of the party, assuming that stuff's going to come down the hallway rather than from behind them.
We're gonna start rolling some initiatives now.
All right.
Yeah. It's a 25 for initiative.
Well, Shirku, this is the best tunnel fighting you could have possibly gotten, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know why I rolled so many times.
Only
You
one
just
of them
wanted
should
some
be there.
additional turns in each round.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Problem is, I'm willing to bet there's going to be a lot of arrows down here.
Take a step back.
There we go.
Play this like Skyrim. Use the walls.
There's that.
Well, I think that. Where is Shirku? Is he off to the one side?
Yep, I'm also on the other side. And yes, you guys can all hear all the fun.
Yeah, I was like, you guys heard that conversation. It wasn't a quiet conversation.
Oh,
So, that being said, Mila, it is your turn.
Shirku's not good at being quiet.
Mila's going to shift into a stony gray and crawl up the walls this way. Let's see. Choo-choo-choo. Yeah. Don't see anything yet. Can I roll to hear if there's movement this way?
Yep. And are you saying from the north or where? I didn't see a ping.
To the east. Sorry.
Okay. You do not hear any movement coming from that way.
Okay. And then from the walls, can Mila... So are these like pillars from
Yep.
floor to ceiling?
That
You'd
they are.
like to hop over and like be up on the pillar. Is that like in athletics?
You're fine.
Hopping
You're
wall to
just
wall?
Shing. You're able to make your. I'm not gonna make you roll an athletics check when you can change your claws, your hands into claws, and go.
And just hop over and how high up do these pillars go?
It's about a. At this point, it's a 15-foot ceiling.
Okay. And so for the rest of the movement, we're going to be moving, or we're going to be crawling up and waiting to ambush something. And then we will pass.
Okay. Next up, is this Strava?
Yes, I found my character. Alright, I am going to take a path similar to Mila. Mila. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, I'm slow. And as I do that, though, as I walk past Asker, I am going to give you a point of bardic inspiration, so you can do it 1d8.
I'm inspired.
And then I will also, let's see, just touch. Okay, and then before I had started walking towards Mila, I will also give Asker and Hidden Depths at a 3rd level. Enhanced ability of improved constitution checks.
Okay.
That is it.
All right. Next up is Shirku.
Yep.
He is readying his scimitars.
Scimitars, so he has 2. Alright. I am going to move right. If I actually didn't work delay here. And
You see this one
Actually-
is also readying his scimitars.
I'm going to go into tunnel fighting position.
Okay.
As for my action, I'm going to have it ready just in case, as soon as one of them gets close enough to attack.
Okay. Cypher, your turn.
See, for my turn. No, that really wouldn't help. I will just move next to Sistrava to help, because I get the feeling Mila's going to have a lot coming at her.
Okay. Indep's turn. He's gonna come this way. And if any of you wanted to go through the secret tunnel, you can just let me know. I apologize if I didn't specify that earlier.
It's all good.
Indep's is gonna come here, see the one looking at you and be like, time to lull. 5, 12. Or wait. Let's switch sharpshooter. Oh, 12 still hits. Even with sharpshooter active and rolling a 5. Good to know. Which does half damage as he launches his first gunshot, which you guys have kind of grown familiar with hearing.
Mm-hmm. Pow. So 21. So you watch as he says, "Time to lull," and then you watch as the bandit dies that he shot at. Okay, that is fun.
I expected these guys to take more than one hit.
Let's see.
It
Then he
was
moves
just a
here.
guard, Shirku. They had a family.
That never stopped any of you once.
Well, I guess I can lull you into a false sense of security. That'll hit. And yeah, bare minimum damage. You watch as the like lightning bolt just goes through and kills that one.
Well, if any more come forth, at least we're in position for it.
Asker, your turn. Or wait, no, never mind. Not Asker's turn.
Okay. Oh. That's changed some plans. Thanks.
Uh-oh.
I can't see what it is, but I can see something down there.
Mila, does
did
a
it see me?
16 hit you?
Oh man, and I had changed like colors and everything.
Yeah.
16
Yeah.
to hit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You are grappled.
Sure.
You take 19 points of damage. And you are
Mhm.
grappled and pulled. And you are restrained. And you are inside the water weird.
Mm.
And then its movement speed. Don't go. And you just watch as Mila gets like the water comes up, grabs her, and just pulls and then goes into the well out of sight. Mila, what is your constitution score at the moment?
Like the bonus or the score?
Score.
16.
16. Okay, so we got a while before we start worrying about you drowning.
Yeah, I can also be a fish.
Yeah, fish. Yeah, fish.
Fish Mila!
But Mila is not liking all this.
But yeah, And while you are restrained, your speed becomes 0. Can't get it. Yep. Do you know it all? For restrained?
Yeah, I searched. Well, I didn't look up restrained. I looked up grappled.
Okay.
Because I pulled up the list of conditions. I'll see if restrained is
Okay.
different.
It's a little bit different.
Is it? So it's restrained, not grappled? Because
Yep.
it looks like restrained is more serious. Okay.
And that's it for the water weird turn. Asker, it is your turn. You don't see Mila anymore. No one, even Cypher, you don't see Mila anymore.
Oh no.
Time to measure. 30. 60. Okay, so I can get there.
Yeah.
Asker's just going to start fucking running. Like, what the fuck did you let her do?
And you get there just in time because turns are simultaneous to see the her and the weird go into the well. I'll move them out of the way. So
I mean, I might still be glowing, but that
Yeah.
would depend on how far down we go. Ooh, okay. What is Spirit Shroud that Asker is casting? Last for up to a minute. Call forth the spirits of the dead. Asker, are you learning things from Cypher?
Cypher mentioned that they also picked the spell. It was just a really good 3rd level spell
Okay,
for
it looks like you
going through
summoned
and fighting all this
protective
shit.
spirits. Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked paladins get it, because it falls under necromancy.
it's
You
like
can have
spiritual and
paladins.
radiant. Okay.
I'm picking radiant damage.
Okay. And that's the end of
That's the
Asker's
run.
turn.
There are little like flame spirits who pop out and like begin just swirling, grabbing onto her now very glowing spear.
Moving, going, up, moving, getting going, up, moving, getting going. All the way over here, up, moving, getting going. This one comes out of the, let's see, make sure I can show it to y'all. Get back on that. That one comes out of the area and like, sees you and Hendeps and sees the bloody pile of his allies and is like, what? You'll pay for this! And that's the rest of that. And then he runs to there. Shirku, he enters into your reach with Polearm Master and Tunnel Fighter.
Yes, he does.
He gonna die.
And the held action.
He enters into your reach.
Mac.
He dies. Does he die? Shirku's been doing weird things recently.
Yes.
Okay.
Sergio has no reason to hold back here.
And with that, you do hear from this way. From further back from where that guy had just come. Shirku, your turn.
Yes, it is. I hear something worth hunting. I am going to... Can I jump that?
Yeah, it's pretty easy for you. It's like less than 5 feet.
Woohoo.
Alright. I jump that, and that would be 10 feet, so...
No,
I
you're
have
just at 5.
20 feet left.
Don't even worry about that. Like, it's literally just the hop.
Okay.
So there's your first movement.
I'm going to move right there.
As you move by, you do see, kind of like pushed up against the back of the wall there. I'm just gonna, yep. You do see like the two, like there's people behind the cells who are just like, please don't kill me, please. I just want food. Please don't kill me.
And I'm going to enter the tunnel fighter stance to start off with. And
You still have another move action if you want for your action. You can always dash and then tunnel fighter.
that I can, but I'm gonna take it slowly this time around.
Okay. Let me see. What can you see? So as you're like right on the bare edge of your vision, it looks like there's some sort of pit down there with like spikes on the walls. Just from the bare little bit of vision that you can get right there.
Another luck pit?
Just a pit with spikes. You at this point you can't see more.
References!
Snakes or spikes?
Spikes.
Ah.
At this point though, without moving, you would need to move at least 5 feet more to be able to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all, Shirku?
That's all for now.
Is there 2 Shirkus? Why are
There
there 2
shouldn't be.
Shirkus? There are.
What?
Okay,
Where's
that...
the other? Where's the other Shirku?
Mila, it's
What?
your turn.
He's
Where's
an
the
echo
other
fighter.
Shirku? Where did Shirku get cloned?
You are an echo fighter.
So does that mean there's 4 echo? There's 2 echoes now?
Yeah, and what sort of action is it to break the grapple in 5e?
That would be an action.
Okay.
And you're currently...
'How many feet down?
40 feet down. In the well.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no, this is not a great place. So we will be getting some nice claws and all of that to break free.
You definitely break
21.
free. As that's a DC 14, you definitely break free and...
Yeah. And we'll do a withdraw. Swim on up. Let's see, with my... Yeah, with my boosted speed, then yeah, I break the surface of water.
Okay. So you watch as Mila... And that's all for Mila's turn, unless you
there.
have bonus
we
action.
swim right up to the edge. And nope, we're going to let that pass.
Okay. Zastrava, you just heard and watched as Mila popped up.
Yes, I am going to hope this thing has low charisma. Let me measure myself.
It's also, it's out of line of sight from you right now.
Oh, because it's 30
It's-
feet down too, isn't
Yeah,
it?
40 feet down.
40 feet down. Okay. Well, as I walk by Cypher, I'm gonna give him a point of bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
And then wait, it's 40 feet down, but not in line of sight. Where would I have to go for it to be in line of sight?
Probably like there-ish.
Right there. Like,
Like to the edge of the pool.
right at...
Here.
There's this little well thing.
Oh, I see that now.
He just is the size of the well.
One sec. I just need to check something. Sorry.
You're good.
Trying to see if there's anything I can do that can reach it.
Ready in action.
Vicious Mockery only needs to be heard.
Okay, I am going to ready in action to cast a spell if it should come up near the surface again.
Okay.
And that will be it. Oh wait. No, that's it.
Alright. Shirku, this is what you just did is turn. Cypher, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move into the room with the terrible creature. I'm not gonna do it, but it'd be kind of funny to throw a lightning bolt at it.
Turning it.
We are in the water.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I just want to see how strong this thing is. So Cypher's just gonna conjure a firebolt and woo!
Where at?
The creature in the water.
It is currently 40 feet in a well. 40 feet in a well. Like down below.
Oh. Oh,
Also, Mila, I will say, as you started swimming away from it, you noticed it just kind of disappeared from your sight.
Mhm.
Oh, that throws a wrench in my plan. I guess I'm just moving closer to the well.
Readying an action, or
I will ready firebolt for if I see a tentacle pop out.
okay. Indep's turn. He's gonna hop over here and come over here. See the. So, how would you like to join the crew? Instead of being stuck down here. Let's make that persuasion check. Get me out of here and I'll join any crew you want. Just get me out, feed me.
Damn,
Alright.
recruitment time. Recruitment drive.
And he just starts working on unlocking with his claws. It doesn't really get far. Looks down at the guard, pats him down, picks up the keys, ching, and unlocks that door. Esker, your turn.
Asker's going to step. It's going to be. Oh god. I'm trying to cover all of you in the aura. You're all just slightly too spread.
Yes, I'm close by.
That's true. You're the one I tend to worry about more than anything.
Aww.
You're squishy. Especially in comparison to the rest of us. Plus, you're the mom of the group. You're the one who, out of all of this, always needs to live.
Oh, wait, Asker, sorry, can you move back real quick? It is
Yes.
not your turn yet.
No, I think I was there.
Yeah, I was wondering.
I forgot about it.
I was just like, I guess it's holding its turn or doing some other mysterious thing.
Asker, I have a question for you. If something's
Yes.
invisible and you don't hear this sound because it's water,
You know, I was literally just looking at the rules for that. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
Let's populate both of
If you-
those and we can
if you
read
don't
through it
have-
together.
If you don't have a swim speed, we're water breathing, and if you're wearing armor, maybe don't approach.
40, 50.
No! Like, I'm fine, I can hold my breath for 4 minutes.
Hey, Asker. Does a 22 hit your AC?
I am going to take my attack of opportunity as it passes me.
I'm going
Not
to
when
use
when it first
fate
happens, you do
points
not
so
get
that it
the. What is that? 3 fate
I'm
points?
putting some fate points so that it misses.
Wait, don't I get a reaction when it comes up to the surface?
It didn't come up to the surface until it was attacking Asker to try and like swallow Asker, because
Oh.
it's completely invisible while it's fully submerged.
How deep is this water?
Deep enough for the water weird.
I think I can try and. Has it tried to grab her yet?
Yes. So you all get your attacks of opportunity now, or
Wait, I don't
Not
also
attack.
do,
Comes back, yeah.
your prepared attacks.
Wait, I will also use cutting words. Can I see it? I mean, I
Oh.
can see it as it comes out of the water, right?
I think Asker already spent the 3 fate points.
Yeah, I spent 3 fate points, so it missed.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, no, we cannot have a repeat of last time.
I was so excited to repeat last time, though.
No. Just a basic attack, right?
You prepared a spell to cast a spell when you saw it.
Ah, yes.
Also,
okay.
Cypher, please give me your firebolt.
You're made of water, though, so I'm assuming it might have. Ooh.
Can you please roll that damage one more time? Basically, just roll it one more time.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
No, Hamura.
So 12, 17 divided by 2 is 8.
No, that's to unlock. When Guardian Leviosa.
I know.
That's wonderful.
So you're casting Levitate.
Yes. As I play my harp.
Did they get a saving throw?
Oh.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yes.
As Zastrava pulls out an intricate string to try and lift the water elemental from the water.
As you separate the water weird from the water, you watch as it and fizzles out and dies.
Oh, what?
What? Water weird.
She's
Zero.
just gonna like look around, like look over her shoulder, and just like, huh?
That's all? Okay.
I protect the
I'm
ass.
pretty sure Rin wasn't expecting that use of that spell.
No,
You gave it to me.
I
You
did.
should have prepared.
I didn't
This is your
expect
fault.
that was a good use. Asker, it is your turn. As the water weird just and you hear shots coming from south of you.
I was gonna say I am running this way, and I'm going to shout for backup. I hit there. That's not it.
Let's try the tunnel. It doesn't seem like... Well, I guess if I could see if I hear anything coming this way now.
30.
We'll get to you and
Asker's just gonna basically be shouting, regroup, regroup. And I go 5, 10, 15, 20. Hey, look, friends!
I did give Cypher fate points, and Zastrava, you get 5. As you say friends, you see Hidden Depths unlocking a cell door and being like, "Welcome to the crew."
Asker just. I guess not. Asker will make squinty eyes at him and go, does your crewmate need help?
He looks a little famished. That it for Asker?
I'll step up to at least there and I can see the famished.
He's just a dwarf, looks a little gaunt, looks like he's been down here for a bit. He has some scars up down his arms.
Healing isn't going to fix his issues, would it?
Nope. Not unless you have like 7th or 8th level healing.
No, I don't. That's what I figured, so. But Asger will just look at the man on the cell and go, he picked a decent captain, I guess.
Oh, ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is there something wrong with this, Asker? I asked him if he wanted to join my crew.
We're here to execute people. I'm wonderfully happy that you're saving people. Actually, I'm a little surprised even that you are saving people.
I thought you would be proud of me. And with that,
Asger looks at you and goes, in some ways I am.
Can we
I'm a
not?
little bit on a vengeance mission at the moment, though.
all for your turn?
That is it for Asker's turn.
Awesome.
At the end of the day, I'm just like, the more crew he has, the harder he is to take down later.
No, Cypher.
I would like to see if I can
It's
hear
not
anything.
Mila's turn yet.
Oh.
You got bandits.
Bandits. I thought that the person talking with Asker was the bandit. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Perfect.
That was Hidden Depths.
God damn it. I keep being in the wrong spot.
Where are my stats for? These people right over here.
I love how we're just separated right now.
It is
Every
wonderful.
moment of it. I was thinking I didn't see that bandits went before the rest of them did. And I hadn't seen any bandits, so I was hoping they'd all be able to get together again.
There are dead bandits at our feet over here.
Are there
There's
bandits at our feet over here?
Yes. There's dead bandits that
There are
died
some dead
with
bandits
balls.
over there. 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm just having to find some more initiative counts to roll.
Oh no.
I think one of them has a bullet hole and the other one has a cut in his forehead.
And who else would be? You would be there. Loading. And one last one. I know where your name should be at. Or I thought I knew where your name should be at. There it is.
The Constitution. Or, initiatives.
And with that, we can hit next turn and then sort descending. Okay, Mila, it is your turn.
Hey, so yeah, I would like to take time and, from arms up on the edge of this pool, see if I can hear or smell or see anything moving
From
nearby.
where are you looking or trying to? Are you focusing any specific area or?
Probably like to the east and south.
It sounds like someone's coming from this way, and from the south, it does sound like there are some things coming from that way.
Okay. We will hop up and shake off, and then climb up 15 feet, so 20. Then hop over here. And then there. And hop over here. And yeah, from there we will wait to possibly pounce on an enemy approaching
Okay.
from below. Get into pounce position, and we will pass.
Marcus.
Wait. Like the Marcus?
Coming storming down. You see the giant gladiator that you guys fought before. He's there. That's the rest of his movement there. Zestrava, it's your turn. You now see that there's a couple of bandits and Marcus behind you guys.
Okay. Well, let me check some stuff real fast again. Sorry, I have to figure my life out. I had a plan, and then Marcus came. You just love to throw out my plans. All right, so. No, that's too far. I can't see that point. Bastion. Oh, nope, that's still gonna hit him. All right. Well, is this one Marcus?
Yes,
Okay.
the brood of the man.
Brood of the man. I'm so sorry. I had plans. I promise you, I was prepared.
Rin has a way of doing that because
Yeah, I see that.
I know what I would do, but I'm not you.
I think I'm just gonna like probably spit in his face. Just be an asshole. A jerk. Oh wait, yeah, maybe that's
Isn't that
What
a
did
cone?
Marcus do to us?
What would Asger do?
evil things.
He was one of the 3 that was there in the fight.
I said, what would Asger do? Evil things is not the right answer for what Asger.
Smite things. Alright, I am going to spit poison in his face.
Is that a cone?
It is. Let me check. Second step accordingly. It just says range, 10 feet. It's not a cone.
Okay, I didn't know if you were doing your spit or.
No.
Oh, the spitball.
Yeah, just a big hawk of poison snake venom into fish.
You understand why I got confused? I was like, which one we do? Oh, that's wrong thing. This one. DC 17 con save?
Yes. Um,
15, he fails.
Awesome. That will be 22 to the fish. And I will say, don't mess with my friend.
Oh, it's going to be a pleasure slaughtering you all for what you did.
Oh, you wish. We won't be so nice this time. That is it.
Okay. Next up is Cypher.
Dory, I have a plan.
Yes.
But I thought Shirku went before me.
Shirku goes after you. Yes, Shirku does go before you. Shirku, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was confused. Like, I thought I had one more turn to figure this thing out.
Did I hear the gladiators roar?
No spells.
Make a perception check because you're hearing another roaring of a different kind.
Yeah.
It's a hot obogolis.
You heard something up there, but you're also hearing another roar coming from further back this way.
Something up there? Okay, so I know something's up there.
But something's also
Oscar.
there.
Yeah, Asger, head back to the others. We'll cover this route. And I am going to take a step here to start off with. Oh,
Inside the pit with the spikes all around it, and it looks like it's probably a 10-foot deep pit, you can see snapping its jaws. Let's see if I can remember the name of it.
oh,
Give me one moment while my computer loads. Tormented Quickerm, which you happen to have seen as some of the dogs that they use to try and sniff you out up north.
Quick, make it levitate.
so I've fought these things before.
You've seen them. You ran from them before.
Okay.
Like
Do
these.
I know how dangerous they are?
Give me a survival check.
Survival? Very well.
You would say, like, if you have like 3 calibers, like 3 different tiers of 10s, this would probably be at the top of the first tier.
Would this thing be considered a demon?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Hi, Shirku. I know I just pulled you away from fighting anything else.
Yes, you did. Okay, move 5 feet. 10, 12, 20, 30. So right up to here. That is quite the ring. How deep is that?
10 feet. It's just like, as it's like snapping up and that, it's just at the top of it.
Let's see. So 15 is here. Okay, seeing as that's a demon, I would like to summon my echo here. Start things off with.
Where it? Okay.
Yeah, that's 15 feet right there. I can't go no further. And start wailing on it.
Okay.
No demon will be left alive. All right, let's begin the wailing. First,
That will hit.
all right, since that's a demon, that's plus 10 damage.
It's plus a d10.
Plus a d10, okay.
Yep, just basically roll your to hits first. And then we'll roll
Alright.
the extra damage.
And I'll do an Echo Fury. And hit again.
That actually exceeds its AC by over 10.
So you want me to roll again on that one?
Yeah, just roll in one more. Actually, nope, never mind. Just roll another attack. So,
Okay, I hope you're keeping track of how many times I have to roll the extra defense.
I am.
All right. I attack again with my extra attack. That's another hit.
That is not another d10. Well, it's not another. It's
Crit,
not
yeah.
10 over.
Echo Fury.
Mm-hmm. That is 10 over.
Let me see. If I remember right, I had something. There it
Action
is.
surge.
No, savage attacks. When you score a critical
You
hit
haven't
with
scored a
melee-
crit. It's
Oh,
just
right.
it's
over
just
10.
the over
Okay.
10. Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I need to remember that.
You're good.
Okay, yeah. Action surge.
Jeebus.
Does Shirku crit on 1920?
Nope.
Okay, let's go again.
That just hits 10 over his AC.
Okay, good to know. Let's go again with Echo Fury.
10 over his AC.
Extra attack.
Okay.
Echo Fury.
Are you just spending every single echo?
There we go. There's a
Get it.
miss. Okay, and that's the end of your attacks, if I remember correctly, right? Shirku, that's all of them?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
for-
7,
for that
8,
one that
9, 10, 11, 12. 12
for that
d10.
For the one that actually has the 9 from the ones I rolled, I like to use Savage Attacker to re-roll that damage.
Don't worry about that. Roll 12 d10 for me.
12d10. Okay.
16, 32, 48, 58.
It was a monster that we shouldn't let loose in the world.
67, 77, 84, 95. Have you rolled your 12? 146. So as you go to, the reason you miss your last swing, it just cleaves over where his head was supposed to be as the Quaquarum falls to your vicious volley. Like, and then you watch as your halberd in the air starts to change. And you just watch as this black smoke swirls around it. You now get a +2 to your attack and damage. You now have plus 3d10 damage to any demon or devil hit with it. Aberrations are now immune to all damage that it deals.
That's interesting.
Once per day, you can action surge
Down one for you instead of the other.
from this weapon. Does that make sense, Shirku?
Okay, can you send me all the information on Discord real quick so I can...
Not real
Okay.
quick, but I can do it later.
Yeah, later.
I don't think it's good. Most of that stuff's gonna... Right now, you get a +2 to your attacks and damage. And you can action surge once per day from it. Okay, that's Shadow's turn. And you do watch as the smoke does go along the blade. The halberd part of it just grows longer. And has some hints of green going through the blade now. Okay. Cypher, it is your turn.
So, for my turn, I'm going to disengage.
Okay, that is your action. And now you're using your movement to move there?
Oh no, that's my action?
Yep, disengaging is an action.
Oh damn it.
You ain't no rogue.
Trust me. I don't usually have to think like this. Alright, I'm gonna regret this, but I move.
Okay.
You're moving that way.
What?
Who gave all of you orders?
Does a 14 hit your AC?
You know it would, but this nice little magical shield pops up in front of me, and he
Okay.
hits his hand on it.
No, that's the bandit that attacked there.
Alright.
We're getting to
nice.
the other one.
So what I'm actually gonna do?
I still got one more thing coming your way.
Oh no!
Yeah. 22 hit your AC?
Yeah, even with a shield that'll hit.
8 points you got.
11 points of piercing damages. He just stabs into you as you start leaving him. He does not have his shield on him.
But this means he's down a reaction.
Alright, now for me, I will actually. So out of the water, bones pile together, and a little pink bowl goes to its head as a massive bone golem pops out in front of me.
Very nice. Hello, Bethany.
Hello,
good.
Bethany.
And she's gonna smack the thief.
You know it'd be pretty great is
The,
if like one of our characters dies, like Shirku, Strava, Asker, and you become one of Cypher's spirits.
is that against the one that hit you or the other one?
The one in front of me.
Okay. Bethany clobbers his skull off.
Oh, he was squishier than I was expecting.
Okay. Anything else for you and Bethany?
Nope, that'll be it.
Gan Shirku. Peace. Sorry, I'm pulling up all of my character sheets that I need now.
Don't need that many. Just close some of them. Just drop dead. No.
Actually, wait, no. Never mind. I know where he goes. He pops out there. And since you didn't know he was there, but you have acted, so that means you don't get hit by the assassinate part of that. Hey, Sistrava.
No.
Does an 8 hit you?
No. No, it does not.
You watch as like his bow, his little crossbow just ching, and shoots across and.
That's what I thought.
Wow, a 1-2 like crossbow roll on that assassin.
You will.
Love to see it.
Mia's
Where'd he
turn.
go?
He walked into the shadows. I don't know if you can see him or not. Some of you can see him still.
I cannot.
So he
Too sad.
walked into the shadows. Now you have a longer speed. What is your speed? 40 feet. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. And you watch as your favorite, Mia, well, used to be Marielle Gravenhold, but now just Mia Gravenhold, comes running up. You murdered us! And Asker, you do hear that scream. Over the screams of the dying demon.
Roll for psychic damage. Because you know it's true.
Poor demon didn't even have a chance.
She's come to terms with the fact that she murdered him at this point. They worship
So-
the demons.
Bethany, those first two are for you. The last one is for Sistrava. Does the 15 hit Bethany?
Sorry, I pull up the construct real quick. I should have had that.
While
ready.
you're dealing with that, 23 hit you as Sistrava?
Yes, but I am going to use my cutting words and say, welcome back. It's about time we did to you what we did to your husband. And I roll Bardic Inspiration. Fine. And subtract that. What? Why did I roll twice?
I don't know, but I'll take the first one. So 17 hit you?
Can I spend some fate points still?
You can.
Okay. And 14, 13. So I spend 4 to bring it below my AC?
Okay. 15 and 24 to hit the Bethany.
The 15 misses, but 24 hits.
She takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And must make a must make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this a poison?
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Oh,
Not
Cypher!
Oh. She's got a +4 con.
Mhm. As she just comes swinging out wide over Sistrava's with Sistrava's little thing, and then misses another wide one, and then just boots Bethany into the jugular, which does stun Bethany for the next round.
It's a stun?
Yes.
Does that count as an incapacitated or anything?
Nope, incapacitated is its own thing.
Well,
Stunned is the bane of all DMs.
So there's one interesting thing that happened though. Technically, the golem's ability triggers.
What's the ability?
It is Berserker Lashing.
Does it attack?
Yes.
It does not attack.
Damn.
Can't move.
That's meh.
And you are technically actually also incapacitated. That is part of stunned. Sorry. Is she not able?
She is not able to be incapacitated.
Okay. So
She is immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, incapacitated, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned.
okay. So you can still take actions or reactions. So actually, you would be able to attack then. Sorry, this is the first time I think I've ever run into where stunned
Doesn't work.
doesn't work fully. She still cannot move
That's fine.
and can only speak falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dex saves. Oof! Can you
So-
roll that one more time? Or roll a d8?
A D8.
Yeah. Actually, no, never mind. I'll just add 8. 24, 32. 32 points of damage. Oof! Oof! Okay.
So she does stab Bethany, and Bethany just cocks an arm back.
Oh no,
Flash.
Maya doesn't have any weapons. She's fist fighting.
Oh. Well, flesh versus bone. So Bethany just kind of shrugs the hit off and slaps her back.
In-Depths is gonna hand the keys to the prisoner. Go and get our other crew and wait for us back here. We'll be back for you. And he's gonna... I hear fighting. And he's gonna come over this way. And he's gonna double move to there. And that is all Hidden Depths can do. One more character sheet. So many character sheets. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check and see if anyone's been given any more fate points or anything like that. Let's see. I would never think that 3 screens is not enough. 3 screens is not enough today.
Oof. Oof. I'm trying.
You're good. Okay, so 10 more feet. Hey, Cypher.
Yes.
Can you please make a charisma saving throw?
You have
Okay.
inspiration.
Yeah, I'll use my bardic inspiration. That's a D8, Eileen.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
13.
Yeah, maybe.
How many fate points?
I do have some.
How many are you using?
Ah, you know this one intimately.
Oh,
You've pulled this banishment trick on a couple of just one party member a couple of times, actually.
Do I see who's casting this?
Just barely at the back of your. Well, actually, you're able to see. You're kind of like. Actually,
Can I
Make
hear
a
where this
perception
casting
check.
is coming from?
you can, yes, because you're not actually in
Yes.
the middle of combat. Cypher was actively, I think, paying attention to Bethany and wasn't
I am.
aware that someone came up this way.
Mila's tuned in on mage hunting time.
Yeah, Cypher, I don't think that you were
Dun, dun, dun,
able to notice that.
dun, dun, dun.
No,
Mila's
I wouldn't.
engaged.
Who's being banished?
You are.
I was gonna say I can counterspell it, but if I'm not seeing it, I'm not gonna counterspell it.
Nope.
Oh no.
You are incapacitated.
Yep.
You are just on a nice little weird demi-plane that you're not.
I've always kind of viewed it as a rock just floating in space.
Let's see. I'm curious about. Is Conjure a spell? A concentration spell?
It is, but there's no distance limit on it. But it's up to you. If you want to say she vanishes, that makes sense. I'm literally not on the plane of existence to maintain the spell anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, it makes sense that the spell would fizzle even if I am able to concentrate on it.
Yo, because she's not actually there. And now you're not So, Zastrava, you're just watching as these two women get into a slapping contest, and then you just watch as Bethany just crumbles. And then you look over and see Cypher's no longer there.
I mean, that does open things up for me, though, to be honest.
Oh my
I
god,
mean,
that's
you fuck
brutal.
with my wizard. You see what happens. Just wait for my turn.
Actually, I'm gonna shut you off into a little. I know right where I can shut you off to, Cypher. There
That's
you
fair.
Into
Oh.
the unknown.
I'm all
Um,
alone.
Yo, to the box.
Asker, it is your turn.
Finally! Guess who's back? The second she rounds the corner and sees that woman there, the wings fucking burst out, the eyes go ablaze as she just points the spear and goes, "It's time to meet your husband again."
Oh,
I don't
no.
think your wings can come out.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it an action? Or no, it's a bonus
It's
action
a
now.
bonus action now because of the new
So,
book that you
I've-
agreed was okay to work with.
I've been too used to it the other way. I'll get back there.
So was I. I was literally like, I can't do much, but now I can. Because,
Okay.
at least I'm back.
Okay. Hey, Mila.
Yeah. Oh, I see something to munch.
This one's gonna come up here and it's gonna hit the glowing, or gonna try and hit the glowing one.
Sentinel for stepping up.
Oh yeah. Well, I had a prepared action, but yeah.
As this is all part of the same thing.
Okay.
Lethal?
Yep.
Okay. You just stab into him and he just goes.
He is ripped apart by literal radiant energy. He just all of those
Asker is
bad-
bloody. Alright, Mila, what is your ready action?
Yeah, my raid action was to pounce down on somebody, and so just there, hut, 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 going along, and then boom. It's a splatter of blood. So we pounce, yeah, probably on this one.
Okay.
And yeah,
Make your takes.
Oh, it's just the one. Yeah, non-natural 20 to hit.
That'll hit for 4 damage. And as you like you've heard some of the damage, some of the attacks going along, and you've seen them get like slaughtered pretty easily. This one, you like claw down on, and it's like, oh, let's go. That's their turn. He comes in, surveys the land, sees Asker glowing.
Just blew a man up. He exploded in radiant fire.
Can you guys see that spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Well, we get some sneak peek at a circle of death.
How big is the thing? 60
Going to
point.
hover it over me.
Okay. Nope.
I was like,
Is
that's
that
not
coming
gonna-
from the same place as the banishment?
Nope.
Okay.
This is coming from the north, though. That is not going to be the spell. I was trying to look at it myself to see what it was at, and I'm like, oh no. That would be a little too,
I was like, is he spending those fucking component costs?
He has
Yeah.
the component cost to spend.
That's fair. It's not something I imagine he's going to spend often.
There we go. That'll work. Give me a second while I go to my thing to go to Cloud Kill. Let's see. How big is Cloud Kill? Can you one of you guys tell me since you can see it right there?
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, much better. Much better. I didn't think it was too big.
None of you can fathom what it's like to be banished.
Anthony, what are you doing, Ren?
Cloud Kill.
Isn't that a dangerous spell?
Alright, I think that's about right if you do it from one more. And that's where it starts at. Okay.
Poor new crew member.
That's for the duration.
I certainly hope they moved.
Future interests. Okay. Next up, Mila.
Yeah.
And that came from, you heard some chanting from the north of you as well.
And that was for the banishment spell I heard earlier.
Nope. That was from the east.
Ooh.
But this, you do see the
Like
giant
this direct
cloud.
east.
Somewhere over that way.
Okay.
But you do see the giant cloud of poisonous gas that just got spawned.
Then yeah. Fair enough. And it's not on me right now, right? Yeah, has to move. So I need everyone that can see me to make a will save as we shift and morph into a velociraptor and start having a great time.
I don't think I can see you.
It's enemies, I think. Maybe.
You've probably seen it enough. You're probably okay.
Yeah, I'm saying it's enemies. Only one of them seems scared. And it's this one right here.
Such
Perfect.
disrespect.
Everyone
I
else
know.
rolled 17s and nat 20s.
Good. And yeah. Then we are going to yep. Lead with one of the claws. 11 doesn't hit.
I don't think it does. You're on the same one?
Yeah.
It does not.
Next claw.
Me too, I'm sure.
Nope.
That will not hit.
Then they bite. My goodness.
No.
Well, 'tis not my matchup. And anyway, we're gonna go 3, 4, 5, 6. Looking for a mage.
Does a 10
You
hit
better-
you?
You better not be rolling to hit me. I have mobile.
Oh yeah, mobile. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have an extra 10. I don't see anything yet.
Give me a
Okay.
second. Actually, yeah, no. That would be... You do see there are some doors immediately south of you.
Oh, sorry, I can't really tell the doors.
You're good. Like, right where you're at, you just hit the double doors.
Okay. Yeah, I already used action, bonus action, move action, so I don't think I can do my Velociraptor Claw into the rooms yet. The Jurassic Park dream. We'll pass.
Alright.
I'm just gonna send Mila over there with Cypher into the abyss.
It's a fun place to be.
Hey, I steered into it. You guys get to be in it.
Alright, Mila's turn's done. Marcus's turn. Marcus is gonna step up over and he's going to start attacking Asker. As scary as this Strava may be, Asker is glowing.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. And you just watch as he just starts stabbing at you with the spear.
Damn that nifty.
I'm gonna. Does 27 exceed your AC by 10?
No, not even close. You have to 39,
Okay.
29. That would be. I'm gonna make the 23 miss me.
Okay. So 28 plus, and it's 2d8, so 28 plus 16 is 44 points of damage. As he just stabs into you and then stabs again. And then you barely get out of the way of the third swing. And make sure you remembered your temp HP, by the way.
I thank you. I did not remember my temp HP.
Okay. That's his turn.
Asker just unflinching, just her eyes look directly at where she blew someone up, directly at him.
This Travis.
Your-
Yes. Alright. So.
Oh, at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
please make a Constitution saving throw.
And the thing.
You will
You'll have resistance against it.
resistance. Oh, poison.
Pretty sure he's resistant to poison damage.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
That I believe will succeed. I don't even see what it is, but I'm pretty sure that succeeds.
Nice.
So you take half damage.
Oh.
So you take a
Like-
quarter damage.
What's that? 18 divided by 2?
4 points of damage.
Ah! I still have 10 HP! Let's move the camera.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I am going to do a thing real fast. I just need to calculate.
And you can
Alright.
see the one who did cast that spell on you is up there.
Up there?
Yep. Looks like you can see him.
Oh, okay.
You
Can
might
I-
not. I don't know. One of you
Okay.
sees him.
I can see him.
I should be able to. I think I can see like a hair of him.
Yo.
With that being said, is he like within 20 feet of Marcus?
Can you see that square?
Yes.
That would be the square you would need to hit to not hit yourself. It won't hit Mia, but it'll hit Marcus.
Hmm.
Unless you want to hit
Okay,
yourself and Asker.
I don't want to hit myself. So, okay, I'm going to do something else. I am going to pluck another chord on the harp. And in a straight line, right where Marcus and Mia are standing, I am going to spawn a wall of fire. I'll put it in the chat.
I'm pulling it up.
Wall of fire. Okay. Burn up the gases.
Not on us, please. Thank you. Perfect.
That's
It
working
should
on
be
it.
60 feet long.
How many?
60. A very toasty.
I mean, it's not room for it to be 60 feet long, but...
That's fine. It's just licking up the walls.
And I'm assuming the fire's going the way away from you?
Yes, yes. Towards them. It's 5d8, right?
Can you curve it at all, Sistrava?
I could curve it in a 20-foot diameter around us, so I think I might be able to hit one more if I do it that way. I was
Well, it
looking at that
affects a
earlier.
range, I believe.
Because you can also do a 20 or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. So I could do a 20-foot diameter around us and hit both of them and this jerk over here.
Do you want the ring instead?
Sure. Make it burn.
It doesn't need to land on someone. I believe if you're within 10 feet of it.
It didn't say, because I don't want to hurt us, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you
That'd be
choose
awesome.
like which side of the wall it burns and everything.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yes. Then let's do that. Let's make it a ring, and let's burn everybody within 10 feet of it.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
10 feet on that side of the wall.
It's on whichever side you choose.
Yes.
Yes, but circle it more like over towards the baddies on the bottom.
I think they're just making it big still. It's not quite the right size yet. He has a big wall of fire.
Yeah.
Okay, now does it attack on the first turn or is it on
You create a sign.
when the wall appears? Okay.
Yeah.
So dex saves. Ouch. Roll your 5d8 by the way.
Ooh.
Martial arts adept. I feel like she should be proficient in that. Not that it matters, she's still saved. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Yes.
Give me a second. Sorry.
You moved the fire.
I did. Minus 14. Minus 29. And that affects two of them over there. Actually, is that... Did anyone measure the wall?
I
No.
think it should be a little bit bigger. Nope, it's 20. but it should be a little bit further that way, so it'll burn more people.
Your cloud kill's one too big.
Your cloud kill's one too big.
He's still gonna have it hit us though, because he's the DM.
I mean, I realize, but
So I think two bandits need to
Yep.
make a throw. Yeah.
And you did just enough damage to kill those. You just hear "Ah!" as they light on fire and die.
Most painful way to go. Fire.
I'm just going to look at the two and just be like, where is my wizard? And that's it. Oh, I'll give. Have you used your inspiration, Asker?
not yet. I haven't been able to fucking hit anything.
Hit something. I'm done.
Want
Cy-
to hit
Cypher, it's your turn. How are you enjoying nothing?
Cypher's just probably just kind of saying they're like, in an odd twist of cosmic karma, this seems fitting.
So this is what it's like.
Shirku, it is your turn.
All right. With that thing gone,
Yes,
I'm going to run out to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Go right here.
You see,
And
the
then I'm going
prisoner's like right now trying to unlock the other doors.
and I'm going to continue running. So that would be another 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. I see all that math going on there. I am not going that way. 25, and I'm going through the passageway.
Where are you at? I don't see you right now.
Yeah, I moved over here. Yeah. I have enough movement speed to actually get into that passageway. If I remember right, it was
Passageway is a little bit further back. I can tell you because Cypher's right there.
hiding Cypher in the hidden passage.
Yes, yes, I am. As I am also hiding Mila there too.
So
That's it for you, Shirku?
I can't do, I can't do anything else.
Fire.